guys, I'm Coach Rachel with Girls on the Run Nova. I'm really excited to do a 10-minute yoga and stretching with you today. I hope you are also enjoying all of your at-home lessons and your exercises and you're just staying safe and healthy. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm really excited to do some yoga and stretching with you today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in mountain pose. It's a strong pose where you're tall like a mountain. You've got your feet planted into your mat. And you're going to stretch your fingertips towards the floor. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath here. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do one more of those. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, let's shake it out. Get loose a little bit. Okay, now let's stretch our hands up to the ceiling. Reach up, big stretch. Let's take another one of those deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. You can look up to your hands if you like, if that feels comfortable. Okay, good. Now we're going to take it over to the right. So we're going to keep our hands above our heads and we're going to bend over to the right. And you should feel a really good stretch all the way on the left side of your body. From the arms all the way down to your hips. To the center. Let's do the other side. Bend over to the left. And again, you should feel the stretch all the way down the right side of your body. To the center. Okay, let's shake that out a little bit. Good. Let's do that one more time. So reach your hands up to the ceiling. Look up to your hands. Take a deep breath. And bend over to the right. And back up to center. And over to the left. Maybe you can go a little further this time because you're a little bit loosened up. All right. Back up to the center and shake it out. Okay, now we're going to do some sun salutations. So just follow along with me. I'm going to step over here. I'm going to stand up tall and reach our hands up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to reach down and try to touch our toes. And it's okay if you can't go all the way to your toes. You can stop at your knees. You can stop at your shins or your ankles. And some of you are super flexible and you can actually lay your hands all the way on the ground. Wherever you are. And just feel that stretch all the way in the back of your legs. Now let's take our right leg and step it as far back as we can into a nice lunge. This is called a runner's lunge. And it's a really good stretch for runners because it stretches the front of our legs here. It also stretches our hips. So let's just take a break and sit here for just a second, get a good stretch. And then step your leg back and lower all the way to your belly. Okay, now let's come up kind of like you were sitting watching TV or talking to your friends on the floor. But let's make it a pose where we put our hands down in front of us like this. And look up to the ceiling. This should stretch your back and your neck really well. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And then come up onto all fours. And then press it up and back into downward facing dog. This is a yoga pose where you're going to make a V with your body or a triangle. And it stretches your shoulders and your legs. And let's wiggle out your legs a little bit, because that sometimes feels nice. And now we're going to run our feet up to our hands. Run, 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 run. All the way up to our hands. Good. Now let's stand back up and reach up to the sky. Good. All right, let's shake it out a little bit. Let's do that one more time on the other side this time. So reach your hands up. And then down to our toes. And then we're going to step our left leg back this time into that nice runner's lunge, and we're going to get that nice stretch in our leg and in our hip. Deep breath, step back all the way to your belly. Now come up into that Sphinx pose that we did. Look up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath. And then back onto all fours. And then let's try that downward dog again. And then let's wiggle our legs a little bit. And then run up our feet to our hands. And reach up to the ceiling again. And back down. Okay. Shake it all out. Good. Those were some really good sun salutations. Now let's work on some balance and stretching at the same time. Balance is really important for runners because when you're running, you're actually on one foot at a time. So we need to work on our balance. So we're going to first stand on our left leg. We're going to lift our right foot up, grab it with our hands, and then pull it in until we feel a nice stretch in the front of our legs. And if this is a little tough, you can hold onto a wall, you can hold onto your couch, you can hold onto another person as long as they're not falling over, just as long as you can practice your balance while also getting a really nice stretch. Okay, let's shake that one out. Good shake. Now let's try the other leg. So stand on your right leg this time. Pick up your left, catch it in your hand, and do the same thing. Get a good stretch. Just take a deep breath here while we're in through your nose and out through your mouth. Great job. All right, let's let that go and shake it out. Okay, so now we're going to do a yoga pose called tree pose, which I think is really fun. So let's stand back on our left leg, and we're going to pick up our right, and you can put your foot either at the bottom of this leg, or you can lift it up to the top of your leg, like this, which is a little bit harder. I'm actually going to keep my leg down here, just in case I start to fall, and I can catch myself. So, put my leg here, let's bring our hands to prayer like this, and then let's grow our tree really tall, and let's grow our branches outwards, and then let's let the leaves fall and come down and shake it out. Okay, let's do that on the other side too. So stand on the right, and again you can put your leg low, or you can bring it up really tall, like this. Okay, I'm gonna keep mine down here. All right, ready? Let's grow the tree and spread our branches really wide, and then let our leaves fall down. Okay, good. Now let's shake it out. Okay, let's get down on the floor, and we're going to do some floor stretches. So let's go slowly. So we're going to first stretch our hands up to the sky, and we're going to touch our toes again. And then step one foot back, and step the other foot back, and then bring our knees down. Come back into a tabletop position. So our hands are under our shoulders, and our knees are under our hips, and our back is flat like we're a table. And we're going to do some cat and cows. So for cow, you're going to arch your back and look up to the ceiling. And stretch your back and your chest and your neck. Good. And now we're going to come into cat, where we're going to arch our back kind of like a mad Halloween cat. So arch your back like this towards the ceiling. Press. Bring your chin to your chest. And then come back. That feels really nice on my back. I like it. Let's do it again. So cow, arch your back, look up to the ceiling, and then cat, where we come in and press our backs up like a mad cat. Good, let's shake it out. Okay, now let's sit back, shake it out, and bring our legs forward. Okay, real quick, we're going to lay on our backs and do a bridge pose. So you're going to see if you can touch your heels with your fingers, with your knees bent, and then you're just going to lift up like this into bridge. And this is really fun if you can march it. So you can take one foot up and another foot up and just march it. Good. Okay, now let's bring it down and let's shake it out really good and then sit up. Okay, now let's do some really good leg stretches to finish this off. So we're going to sit in butterfly pose. This is where you put the bottoms of your feet together and your knees are out wide. And you can flap your knees and like butterfly wings. Well, let's fold over. So grab your toes and fold forward and get a really good stretch on the inside of your legs. I'm not very flexible here, so I can only go this far. But if you're really flexible, you can reach forward and you can go as far as you can. Okay, let's come up. Let's shake it out. Maybe one more time, forward. And back up and shake it out. Great job. All right, let's bring our feet in and then send one out and tuck this one in. We're going to stretch just one leg. So reach up and then over, and this is a really good stretch because it stretches all the back of your legs. And if you can't reach your toes, that's fine. You can touch your knees, your shins, your ankles. I'm going to touch my toes. If you can go further than that, go further than that. And up. And let's switch legs. So do the same thing on the other leg. So one leg out, one leg in, up first and then down. Reach and get that really good stretch over your leg. Great. And now let's do both at the same time. So shake it out, reach up, and then over both legs. And again, you can put your hands wherever you can reach. And shake it out. Okay. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you feel all stretched out and your legs feel nice. And you have a wonderful day.